So guys, I have some very exciting news. I'm absolutely thrilled right now. I'm actually really excited to make this video. So stay tuned. I'm going to share some amazing news with you all and something that I'm super excited about right now. And in case you happen to click on this carnivore video and you don't know who I am, my name is Kip. I'm Carnivore Kip, and I'm on a journey to lose a lot of pounds to get down to 250 pounds at 6'4", and I would like to run a 5K by the end of this year. The 5K, I'm planning to run it early November, maybe mid-November, and I'm super excited about that, but I have a long ways to go. But in this video, let me talk about some of the things that's been happening in the past few weeks. And I want to start this video by being honest with you guys and let you guys know that I'm not the carnivore YouTuber that has everything figured out. I'm not the carnivore channel that has every answer. I am the carnivore channel that struggles and that is digging deep and is trying my best to find my way to fight these battles and win them, because trust me, I know I'm an addict. I'm addicted to carbs and sugar, and I crave them, and sometimes I've went off plan. I call it going off the wagon, going off the deep end, whatever you want to call it, because it's not just a one meal. It's, hey, you have this one meal that's off plan, and next thing you know, I'm a month or 2 months off plan. And so I have some amazing news. So after I got back from a cruise about 3 weeks ago, I decided to recommit myself to my carnivore journey, my carnivore plan. And for the past 19 days, I have been strict. I have been sticking with my plan. And one thing that I want you guys to know right now, in 19 days, I have lost a whopping 30 pounds. In 19 days. And yes, a lot of it's water and inflammation, whatever you want to call it. My body feels better without it. I didn't need all that extra water, all that extra different fluids in my body. My body feels so much better, and I feel better mentally just from those changes, guys. One little thing like that, cutting out the carbs and cutting out the sugar, can make a drastic difference in your life. So before I share with you guys this amazing accomplishment that happened for me recently, I wanted to give y'all a little question and see how well you guys actually know me. On my carnivore journey this go round, I've been taking electrolytes, and I'm not sponsored by any electrolyte company, but I will admit that the brand Salty, S-A-L-L or S-A-L-T-T, Salty, they sent me a 30-day supply of electrolytes, and I've been trying each flavor. And I'll give you guys a hint. I love like fruity flavors and things like that. So I'll name a few of the flavors that I have really been enjoying, and I want you guys to put in the comments and let me know which one you think is my favorite flavor. So a couple of them that I like is All Things Fruit, Booyah Berry, Citrus Blast or Citrus Splash, Endless Summer, Mondo Melon, Stoked Mango, and Zesty Orange. Out of each one of those flavors, put in the comments which one you think is my favorite. So guys, I almost forgot that I want to share something with you guys so special to me in an upcoming video. It's something that someone bought me as a birthday gift, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm calling this the best birthday gift I have ever received. That I can remember, hands down. This is like an incredible birthday gift, and I can't wait to reveal it to y'all. So be on the lookout for a video coming soon that will have that. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see that video. And I told you guys the flavor options that you could pick from was All Things Fruit, Booyah Berry, Citrus Splash, Endless Summer, Mondo Melon, or Stoked Mango, and zesty orange. And out of all of those, this is my favorite flavor after trying them all. It is, and please don't go buy them all because I want to get some and I hope they don't run out of them. But my favorite flavor out of all of them is Booyah Berry. That stuff is amazing. So now what you're here for in this video, what would someone that is a carb addict, a sugar addict, that gets on here and makes YouTube videos and tells y'all all about it, what would they be excited about? What would I be excited about enough to turn this camera on and tell y'all something that has happened that I'm super proud of? Well, here's what it is. And I already know that someone's gonna think, that's nothing, that's easy. Someone's gonna think, you're really excited about that? You know what? Yes, I am. Because I struggle with this food addiction and I have to give it my all each and every day. Sometimes I have to do it an hour at an hour or a minute at a minute to make it past those carbs and those sugar cravings. But this is what I'm excited about. I just made it through an entire weekend. Not just this past weekend, but this was a special weekend because it was Mother's Day weekend and I had to go to multiple restaurants this weekend with my wife and my daughter and then with my mama and family and things like that. And every meal I stuck with my plan. Here's what I done differently than what I've done in the past. In the past, I've told myself, you'll just have, let's just go off plan and, it'll be just a meal. And then I would have that meal. And there have been a couple times where I kept it to just a meal. But usually it would be the weekend, or I would say it would be the weekend and then it would end up being a week or sometimes 2 weeks. So this is what I done differently. I stayed carnivore the whole time except for I allowed myself to have some jalapenos and some cheese at a seafood restaurant that we had char-grilled oysters. So I had char-grilled oysters, it had bacon, cheese, and jalapenos on it. So technically jalapenos would be keto, not carnivore, but I've heard Dr. Berry mention it multiple times. If you're on carnivore and you're gonna cheat with keto. So that's what I done. I had that, and then also some like really clean nuts that someone had gifted me from the barbecue meetup. I finally opened them up and I had a few of those. But what's amazing is even after doing that, the scale kept going down. I still lost 30 pounds in 19 days and I'm headed in the right direction. Now, the scale will slow down. I know it's going to slow down. It always does. But I'm just thankful that I made it through an entire holiday weekend and I did not go off the rails. That might not seem like much to you, but to me, that's a victory because I've been struggling my whole life. Listen, guys, I'm not somebody that was a normal weight person my entire life and then suddenly something happened and I got overweight. No, you're looking at somebody that has been severely or morbidly obese my entire life. When I was in kindergarten, I was already over 100 pounds. I was over 300 pounds in middle school. How do I know? Because I was playing football and I know I had to weigh. I was over 300 pounds. And when I was in college, I was over 400 pounds. I think I was like 422 pounds in college. After I got married, I got up to 498 pounds. Right now, I'm 427 pounds, and that was after, losing a bunch of weight on carnivore and allowing the addiction to come back in and gaining weight back. So on my channel, you see the struggle. You see the realness of what it's like to go through this. And I learned so much. I feel like every time I fall and get back up, I learn something from it. And if it helps somebody watching this video, let me know that it helps you. Because sometimes I feel like, why am I even filming a video? Because all these other carnivore channels, they're, man, talking about how great they're doing. But then try to be real with you guys and share my flaws, share the struggles, and I just like to know that it actually helps someone. And for the people that ask about the 5K that I'm gonna be doing at the end of the year, I have a personal goal for myself. Before I do that 5K, I want to get to under 350 pounds. 350 pounds. So realistically, I need to lose 77 pounds. I need to lose 77 pounds in the next, I think, 5.5 months, to around November the 15th or 16th, I think is the date that I'm looking at. It's the first or second week in November. And if you add all that up to figure out how many months it is, I think it's 5 to 5.5 months. It may be 6 months. I'm not the best at math right off the top of my head, but I need to try my best to lose 77 pounds in that amount of time, because that will get weight off of my joints to be able to do that 5K. And in a video that I do coming up, I'm wanting to increase the length of my walks. I'm trying to increase them just a little bit more at a time, to like a 1.25 miles, 1.5 miles, eventually 2 miles. I want to be able to walk the 5K a good bit before I even get to the point of trying to do a slow jog, and I need to lose more weight in the meantime. So guys, I'm taking that all very seriously. I know that I don't need to hurt myself, and I appreciate all of you guys that have given me advice. There was so much advice in one of my last videos that to help me with the 5K and give me tips on it, and don't do this, remember to do that, drink this, don't do this, all that stuff. I truly appreciate it, and I read all the comments, or I read almost all the comments. I do the very best I can, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all, everyone that has donated in any way, that's helped me to get to where I'm at, anyone that has prayed for me, blessed me in any way, just cheered me on. Hit the like button, subscribe. If you've messaged me on Facebook, Carnivore Kip on Facebook, if you've reached out and messaged me on Instagram, Carnivore_Kip, any of that stuff, if you've even emailed me, there's been times I've been down and people have sent in emails, and my email is carnivorekip@gmail.com. Thank you guys so much for those emails. It means the world to me. The letters that I've got from people, it's so touching. I wish I could just sit down and read the letters. Some of the stuff that people have said, it really is touching, and it just makes me get that fire and be like, hey man, you're gonna do this, and you're gonna encourage someone else to do this. So when I run that 5K, I'm running it for all of you guys that are out there that are wanting to run it, because you're next. Once I do it, you're next. And some of you guys, if you start today, you'll run that 5K even before I do. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm super excited. This is what happens when you get back strict on your carnivore plan. Your whole mindset shifts. Your whole mindset shifts, and you just start thinking clearer. You are a more positive person. You have more energy. It's unexplainable. My shoulder hurts less. My joints feel a lot better. I'm not a 180-pound little guy, and I don't have that kind of energy, but compared to the energy I had 3 weeks ago, it's night and day. And if you don't believe me, go check out a video from 3 weeks ago and you can see the difference. God bless. Love you guys.